people, I am happy to say you that I have built myself an office. And so today we are actually going to explore a few nice images that I have captured of some shaders and stuff during these days. So yeah, I'll see you in the green screen room. A bit of a gallery that I've made is I haven't used folders to organize my images, but you will see some images that I have captured on some servers on Worlds, from Java and Bedrock Edition, because I am currently on Java, if you haven't noticed yet. So so this is the first image. Let me just maybe go stand here somewhere like this. Okay, so this is the first image. This is a castle. You have seen it when I was talking before. This is a castle on a server that I have played on. I mean, it's not a castle, it's more of a wall. So yeah, that's that. I am actually using BSL shaders, I believe, here in this image. It's also daytime, which was kind of a mistake, I feel like, because I feel like the best images I make are on sunset. So yeah, next up we have this pretty nice, actually, sea. It's a nice sea with a sunset, although you cannot see the sun anymore. It's a nice sea with the sunset, and it obviously also has like that villager there in the distance, so that was fun to make. And this was made with complementary shaders, I believe. So those are like two images I've captured. When I capture images, I usually try to make them look like cozy and nice. So it's pretty easy to actually mess up with images and just like make a totally cluttered and uninviting image. But I haven't used any color correction or editing in these images, just put them on a green screen. So now I'll actually go outside and show you like a nice sunset. This is a very nice scene. This is a very basic scene. Like, you have these birds moving in the background. You have the sheep there in the background reflecting a nice long shadow. The sheep doesn't draw too much attention, but it still does. It's still present there. Then you have the main subject, which is the player. And the player actually has this little effect in front of the player. This nice sun reflection, and you see the sun behind the player with no distraction in the background. So that's a nice image. This building is actually pretty flat, but when you have to understand the shadows. So this building was built specifically to face north. The sun is there now. I think this is facing north, I'm not sure. But this is where the sun is facing, so it's almost a perfectly straight comparison to the sun, but it isn't. It curves slightly. As you see here, the shadows actually kind of come up here and just make this giant box of the building. Now, once you go downhill, you will see that this gets darker, darker and darker. Then eventually you have the sea, which is the darkest point here. But this doesn't mean that that is a bad scene for an image. Look, this is still a pretty nice scene for an image. It's a bit darker, so you could say like it's bad weather or something, but it still looks like this nice image. So next, let's go up to the attic. Right now, we are in the attic. Something you might have already noticed is it's pretty cluttered here. You see, there's this giant cobweb that's a lot bigger than the subject itself, and it draws way too much attention to that spot. So we're going to move a bit, make the cobweb less important and make the player more important. Position our camera to be facing the subject nicely. We're going to put the subject in some nice light. Adjust a little maybe into the corner, but not for it to be main subject, something like this. And then we can use some mods to zoom in, obviously. And let some light pop in. This creates a nice effect. I think it would be pretty nice if we would repair this hole, and yeah, that's basically it. For cinematic shots, I would tell you to kind of move into the sunlight. As you see, we're kind of moving into the glow. This is a nice island, but we cannot capture it like this. We can capture it, but it's way too foggy. So, move kind of sideways, or make the light come from a corner, not directly into the eyes. Something that is going to be nice is revealing something with the light. Just see, having something like this is a nice shot. This could be a nice shot between the good and the dark, maybe like the good and the bad, like this halfway strip. Make sure to get that light effect in a bit in the middle, and this could be a nice shot, so I'm actually going to capture it. This is a very nice shot. So yeah, now that you have seen these basics of photography, I'm going back to the office. Thank you all people for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to make nice images of Minecraft. You can actually use them to make some nice videos too. You can also like show them in a background, and this will still look very nice. Very grateful that you watched to the end, and it's been fun to explore this new topic. And yeah, if you like the video, just go and like. Bye.